Hope you enjoyed some easygoing Black Friday shopping. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Emily Scarlett. Well, despite this week's severe weather, the Great Falls Public School District is remaining open. In fact, 1988 was the last time schools closed because of the weather. So is it too cool for school? Some say it's long overdue, but one of music's most recognizable voices finally getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. More music from Amy Winehouse, the Potter universe expands, and You'd Better Call Saul in tonight's Entertainment Update. The Nimics are hoping that both nursing students and people at home realize those suffering from depression or alcoholism are still human. They're someone's son or daughter, brother or sister. And so instead of judging them, reach out to someone who may have lost their way. Research shows 1 in 13 Americans suffer from PTSD, with military personnel at an even higher risk. And while the first step may be seeking professional help, there are other outlets when combating post-traumatic stress or depression. We do have some breaking news. We're actually just learning that Trevor Bishop, believed to be involved in the shooting yesterday in downtown Great Falls, has been arrested. He's currently in jail facing 2 counts, one with assault with a weapon and also a drug charge. We don't have much information at this time, but we'll bring you more as that story develops. Well, this cold snap is being seen not only in Montana, but across several parts of the country, which could put the human body at serious health risk if the proper precautions aren't taken. Tonight, meteorologist Michael Rumsey tells us how to fight the frost. And the celebration continues. Many gathering at the Capitol today in honor of National Constitution Week. An unfortunate collision between a train and a pickup truck near Stockade earlier today, leaving 1 man dead. The crash now an ongoing investigation. Your top health headlines this week include a chickenless egg product possibly hitting grocery stores near you, and new tests that may be able to detect breast cancer before it even develops. Here's your Fox Health Fix. Dan, I know you're a huge Lady Gaga fan. Do you think that's worth the trip to space? And good to know we have you to make sure we'll know exactly what those temperatures are if we want to get that workout outside.
Absolutely.
Welcome back. I'm Emily Scarlett with tonight's Community Spotlight. Dancing with the Stars Great Falls is coming up Thursday. Martin Fleck is here to tell us all about this year's show, which I'm so excited to be taking part of this year. Good to see you, Martin. I'm going to try something new tonight. That's all for this evening's Community Spotlight.
Yay!
We're so glad to have you both here with us tonight. Now, 12-year-old Hannah Lee Clemenson was actually born blind, but that hasn't stopped her growing music career. How long have you been singing, Hannah?
I've been singing since I was 3. The first kind of performance that I had was a kindergarten talent show.
All right, so I know you've got a CD out called Are You Ready, Daddy? Tell us the meaning behind that album title.
Oh,
that's right. Awesome. Well, before we go, we leave you with more of Kindred Original. They're actually going to be playing a brand new song they've been working on called Would You Be Mine? Have a fantastic weekend. Toby Magruder is a 2-time national adult fiddle champion. Her music is where this story begins over 20 years ago at a mini mart.
She would come in the mornings to get a pop on her way to work, and I was going to ask her out the next time she came in because she was caught my eye, and so she never came in again.
But a chance meeting at Willie's Saloon where Chris was taking free dance lessons set these two on a path some may call fate.
I made sure I told him I was playing in a band the next Wednesday, so maybe I would see him again.
And they did. And after going on their very first date, 42 days later they were engaged. 3 months later they were married. But the marital bliss didn't last long.
I had a real fiery temper. He's really even-keeled. I'm typically the one that fights.
11 years into the marriage, the two reached a breaking point, and like a sign from God, Chris learned their church would be offering Marriage Encounter. Toby and Chris were lost, but it was here at this church that they were able to reignite the flame they never thought they'd find.
So, realizing that I loved him, right days after I met him, and I still loved him. Our whole world is all about my happiness and what I need and what I get from people. That's what's important, and that's not what's important. And
We left Sunday night holding hands, and it's been 12 years since then, and we're still holding hands. So.
Today, Chris and Toby say there are still arguments and things aren't perfect, but they're a stronger couple because of Marriage Encounter.
You have to stop asking yourself, how can I get them to be what I want? And start thinking, how can I be what they need?
For ABC5, I'm Emily Scarlett.